So please welcome Leo. Oh, geez. Good question. Should be up here. Yeah, right here. There you go.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Stretch. Go ahead. Get it out. Cool. Everybody a nice trip in? Yeah? Yeah, I fucking didn't. I got in at 3 in the morning. Came in from San Jose to New York. Got stuck in JFK for 7 hours. Got rerouted to Boston, then to Tampa, and then drove in from Tampa. Fantastic. If anybody gets the survey cards, by the way, who wants to have this at a place near a major fucking airport next time? Anybody? Anybody? Yep. John Whitfield? Feedback? Okay, great. Fantastic. So, all right, I'm the CEO of Perform Media. Been here a bunch of times. I think we were together about 4 months ago in December, so we'll give you a little update as to what's going on.
Leo, before we do that, if you want to be on the camera, you can be on the stage. If not, you do it. You're doing fine. Whatever you want to do.
There we go. All right, so I'm really fucking tired, so we're just going to let a video do this. Play. Alex is really proud of that video, so just let you know. Okay, so like I said, it's been about 4 months. It's a logical question, you know, how the fuck are we doing? So obligatory slide here. We'll just get it started. So essentially, as I mentioned before, my goal is not to have hundreds and thousands of clients, right? We want a handful of marquee names, anchor accounts, market makers in each of the major verticals that we can work with, mainly because we want to be meaningful to their business, right? We want to be able to add impact and scale, become an evergreen channel for those advertisers, make sure that we're part of their core marketing plan going forward from now, now on. So, been going pretty well. By the way, one of the things, side benefits of being laid up in an airport for 7 hours is you're bored out of your mind. So I self-annotated my own slides, which is probably a first. So took the nice marketing deck and added a few comments. If anybody's offended, again, it's lack of sleep. So how much supply is out there, right? How big is our marketplace? Anybody ever watch the match game? How big is it? How big is our marketplace? There you go. 10 million searches in Q1 in our top 1,000 keywords. A little shout out to my boy who passed away. So if you look at this across categories, we concentrate in a few. It tends to mirror our publisher universe. Autos is really big. Pharma is pretty massive. There's a lot in tech and telco. Retail is sort of a close fourth. But overall, there's about 250 million searches available to advertisers in any given quarter. So very big, and we get very specific down to granular levels. We have some pretty good forecasting that will show that too. So what else have we done in the last couple months? We have very granular bid adjustments that rolled out, so you can bid modify basically at almost any level you want to really tune the campaign performance. One of the things that we're proud of is our ability to whitelist as well as blacklist on the publisher level and sub-ID level. So you can get really, really specific if you have a whitelist that you can only run on if you're a big financial institution, for example, and really concerned about brand safety. You can pick and choose where you want to run, and we have the full transparency into the entire network. You can also obviously blacklist, you can do bid adjustments, etc. We have advanced forecasting. We'll talk about that in a minute. Native ads are up and running on MSN, and shortly thereafter are going to be up across the rest of the publisher universe. We have video ad formats. That's about all I'll say about that for a second. And we made a bunch of ease of use enhancements. Insert the obligatory John Whitfield's as tall as a child joke. There it is. Okay, so in terms of advanced forecasting, this is a really cool tool. If anybody wants to check it out and ask about your business, we can pull it up and whip this up. It's going to actually show you by keyword what essentially the total volume is, what the click-through rates are, average in the marketplace, what the CPCs are, what do you need to beat to win, etc. And yes, bikini line hair removal was the #1 search term in Q1. All right, so last thing, we're just wrapping up tax season. That 4-month window sort of aligns nicely with tax season, so we'll give you a little bit of a case study, if you will, of what we did with one of the large top tax clients that may or may not be alliterative with that name. So we drove over 1 million searches exclusively for that client, meaning they owned the SERP. They were the only ad on it, which gave them nice brand lift as well as obviously 100% share of voice. We had a nice split, pretty much 50-50 mobile and desktop traffic across the marketplace. Over 200,000 site visits, 4,000 conversions. They had a CPA target of $100. We came in at 60. And one of the other things we're proud of is we were the top site in terms of new activations. So they measure, this client in particular measures how many people are renewing from prior years, because they're obviously one of the huge ones out there, and how many new clients they're getting, and they put value on new, and we had over 50% of our traffic resulted in new activations. The sort of portal or publisher average is about 35%. So overall, we came in 4th out of 20, 30-ish digital media across all forms of formats and devices in the US in terms of scale and performance. So we're pretty proud of that. And that's basically it.